Hello, and welcome back to Lunacid. Here, as always, in the Great Well, hanging out in King's Rest with our friends. Well, the closest thing we can have to friends here in this game. And, hey, still having a pretty great time with this. Last time, we explored the Forbidden Archive, as well as a chasm and little surface entrance into the Great Well. We got a little bit more backstory or characterization on Demi here, our friend. Found some stuff. We got some spells, Daedalus. We gave him those black books that we found, and he gave us some spells and a bit of lore about the world. And a little bunch of snails, floating brains. We found out what happened to the brains that burst out of all those monks back in the monastery. They're hanging out in the archive, and they're fine. They're doing just fine, floating around, having a great time. And today we're going to head into Boiling Grotto. See what we can find there. But before then, there are a couple of things that I did miss in the archives. There's probably a bunch of things that I missed in the archives, but there's a couple of things in particular that we're going to go get first. Shouldn't take too long. Already closed out. So, first thing, something that someone did tip me on to. Mentioned that I had missed an achievement. Can't have that. This arming sword is not great. Oh, it like broke too. Part of it broke off. And so obviously more of it broke off. Obviously it's doing a bit less damage now. Hey, Ionis, how's it going? Yep, it's Lunacid. It's basically a King's Field alike. It's pretty good so far. Switch weapons. Telling me I can't be having that. So it's a bit of a weird one. I'm not sure how someone will figure this out on their own day. A lot of things like that in these. It's up here. Found it. I don't know if I found the secret passage before. I feel like I probably did. Anyway, come in here. We find this guy hanging out with his books, potion. Can't pick up. We can't pick up that potion. He's just here, and we just have to look at him. Fades out. Oh no, it's like a guy with 4 arms. Double torso. Very nice. And we get the corpse transformation. That's one of the things. Other thing was it's actually up in the chasm. Just thinking about the Gothic 1 remaster, which are 2 games loved and eaten. Stereo RPG. Yeah, Witcher 3 was fantastic. Witcher 4 looks really. Some people are upset that the play is instead of Sheryl, but whatever. Not something that I care about. And yeah, the Gothic 1 remaster. I played Gothic. God, how long ago was it? Not that long after it came out. Not something that I've thought about a lot since then. But good remaster. Definitely Nothing. Thing I remember about Gothic, and I might be getting this. There's another similar thing time period. Just wandering around in a swamp. Mind. And fun little thing is that mind is also obscure. Why? And ready to power up now. So I can off of it. A different heal. Don't care. They play Gerald's blood, just Fury, daughter of Gerald. Yeah. No, she's a good character. And it's a reasonable continuation. Like, Gerald's story is pretty much done. Not a whole lot else for him to do. Another thing that I'm up here in the chasm. Father's legacy? Yeah, exactly. At least in one of the end. But I guess that's the one that's of. Don't see a way you jump onto this platform. Just covered on top. Oh. It's fine. Other thing I missed was here. Oh. There's a skeleton up top that's complaining about, oh well, it was too afraid to take the leap of faith required to get the blessing of, and I was kind of too afraid to make that leap of faith myself. But there is in fact a path up there. Walkway. Ew. So, bounce up to the top of this. And I guess you have to have pretty high to get up here. Large jumps you have to make. Switch my weapon. Double crossbow. Right. As you can see. Well. I missed it. It's a bit particular. Like Siri, like goth white women, spell on her, charm her with your nice guy. Well, you know, it works out, yeah. Sometimes they just put a spell on you. You turn into a frog or something. Which, I mean, that's... You're happy being a frog. There are pros. Alright, let's see. Yeah, see, it's sticking into something there. No, I'm missing it. My bolts are sticking into it, but I'm missing. Luckily, it's above another little platform, so it's not so hard. Actually, there's something else I can do. Yeah, coffin. Alright, let's see how this does. There. There it is. On it now. Okay. Where are we going? Get Witcher 4 for PS5. Just pick 5 or PC upgrade. Back to the console because it's cheap. 5. So yeah. Minimalist. Yeah, PC parts are priced at the moment. I'm not entirely how the economics have come across. Play some old games, box games, laptop. Yeah, as long as your PC still works. No, that didn't work. There's a path here. Take. Not entirely sure where it is. I mean, I have a PS5 myself, but I barely, honest, prefer PC. But, I'm lucky because I upgraded my just before the prices exploded. So I've got a setup for now. My hope is just that it continues to be for long enough that I can outlast this third price surge. Onto here. Now where's the next? Something there. I mean, maybe I'm just hitting the cliff. Damage at least. Maybe it's back the other. I have to sort of jump back up. That's possible. PlayStation, Nintendo guy chose Linux over better, has no unlike evaluating. Yeah. I mean, I would switch to Linux if I weren't being incredibly. I'm also hanging out on Windows 10 still. I'll probably switch to Linux before I upgrade to Windows. But at the same time, as long as Windows 10 continues to, and it is still getting some updates. Something. Oh, no. Okay. Come on. Get. Okay. And is still getting some updates, forcing me off of it. Probably Windows 10, a homebrew scene, security updates. However, that'll work. But yeah, I should probably just take the plunge into Linux actually. Laptop can run S3, NEX, and 60 FPS. Lightweight. Yeah, it'll, like, as long as you're, it'll run the old stuff just fine a long time. There's plenty of old, like, lightweight. Well, is harder than I thought it would. Uh, okay. So not along the corridor. Right. Well. Oh. Safe. No. Okay, that way. Oh, no, don't. Ah! I died. Okay. Well. I found the path, and I just need to be able to stay on the path. And I saved after I got that ring, right? Corpse transformation, yep. First spell given to the residents of the Great Well by a king of old transforms the caster into a corpse so they become free from the prison of life. There are easier ways to do that, I think. Which way is the fast way up there? I think. Yeah. Choose Nintendo, Switch, 5 for games. Windows is only on your walls. Neither in electronics. All this bridge of arrows, yeah. Well, luckily the arrows do stick. Doesn't take too long to get up there. Fortunate thing is that firing crossbow pushes you a little bit. Ladder. Stuff out. Coffin. Also helpful. Microsoft, your OS, Madman, doors, smart window. Successful. No, it's smart fridges are already kind of a bad idea. I don't think. Doors. Nope. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. Oh no. Well, that's a shame. switch out my stuff while I'm standing right here, so I don't have to switch them every time. Okay. I'm not chasing. Apparently there's also a summon snail spell, which is just a very rare random drop off of snails. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not entirely sure what you for. From escargot at some point or another. That. What you playing seem like to be a null world. Chill, nothing is like silence, harmonical music. We'll need silence. Yeah. Very much. A world in dis. I'm safe. Oh, well, I was almost safe. Yeah, no, I've been through that secret door. Okay. Stay on top of time. Okay. Oh. Okay. Does give you a little bit of time to start to slide off, you can back up on. Up here. Definitely going up. Okay. Following this current. It will be following this current. In which case it's probably turn. Not following that air current. Oh, went up to that. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, make that jump. Way. Okay. Oh, I did it. Okay. It took some trying, but I did it. The Blessed Wind Sword. Okay. Very nice. Passages. Alright, that was a fun little puzzle. Let me take a look. Blessed Wind. They're a sword that uses various slices of wind to dice enemies. It has no block ability. True legendary relic from ancient time. Take a quick. There we go. Pretty cool. Like it slashes when you button down, and then again when you... And it charges very quickly. No block ability. It doesn't even try to block. That's fine. I barely ever block anyway. So, obviously I'm not going to try and take the bridge back. But we're just going to teleport back to Wing's Rest. I'm pretty happy with finding that sword. Let's upgrade my brutal arming sword too. just turns back into a farming sword. I'm a little curious. Can I upgrade this multiple times? Or does it just degrade and then get repaired? Huh? But let's head to the grotto. Already. What do we got in here? Book. Sir Hicket the Evil. Sir Hicket of the Golden Lance set out to slay cursed knights Various. While he did not possess any strength, he was given mighty armor of which no weapon could take damage. He felled many foes simply by withstanding blows until they were exhausted. While venturing into the Boiling Grotto, on his way to fight Xerius, he came across a skilled fire witch. She summoned an inferno around Sir Hicket, which gradually heated his armor. And though the armor was unsullied by the flames, Sir Hicket was cooked alive within, and there his body remained, as no one can pierce or remove armor. And yes, we did find, what's her name? Crow Lady down here. Wants that armor. She really, really wants that armor. Get in. Sure, why not? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? The lid across us. Oh no. I don't know what we expected to happen. And now we're the coffin. Is it down this river, underground, underneath grotto? Going. Who knows? Anyway, Sheryl the Crow wants that golden armor. So maybe that little story we just busy for how to get it. Where are we? All because we wanted to take a little coffin. Up ahead. One thing we're still looking for. Found a second recipe in a secret. I still haven't found another tape. Probably somewhere. Tower of the Abyss. Okay. I can see coming. Okay. Tower of the Abyss. Fine. Behold the Tower of Abyss, a crumbling 50-floor descent of combat and endurance. At the end lies the legendary lyric sword of light. Feels like something wasn't planning to do today. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Don't think I ever saw one of these. Alright, these guys are kind of a pain. Probably cool. There. Okay, that's 5. That's 10% of this done. Change my spells and stuff. Let's. I want my spell on, and I want. Sure. Slicer on. I should equip the weapon. Ow. Serpents are immune to something. They're also kind of hard to hit. Honestly, easier. One. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. The rat queens are a problem. Yep, that was it. Are kind of a problem with it. Oh, the army's getting busted, I think. Ow. The range on it goes down to quite a bit as it breaks. Not to say that I'm the most accurate person. But yeah, like I'm obvious. Okay. A large rat queen. Particular. Oh, rat lord. Well, well. kind of cute. Let's finish powering this. Yeah, oh, I saw you there. Yep. Coming for me. Isn't going to wear off. It's really not. Oh. Got me again. Not being cute with the sword here. It's absolutely zero range. Alright. 10 out of 50. Have for me down here. Antidote, yeah. I did go through. Oh, yeah, no, they can do that. That's right. Charged up. I think there it is. Now it is. Okay. Okay, let's switch to a weapon that actually works. Now, since we're dealing with plant monsters in this area, I guess we'll pull out our fire sword. A little bit. Good music for these. There. Yeah, it's a bit faster. Go. Poison again. Yeah, I guess I did sort of walk into the... A little more careful about the poison. Did I not get this guy yet? There we go. And 15. Last one. Our plant friend. Alright. Okay. Now, tune dealt with. There. Problem. Alright, what do I get for 415? Okay. It gives you... Right, I haven't been... that. Skeletons. Skeletons aren't too bothered by fire. Not holy weapons, guys. I looked at his skull, like walking around with him. Alright. Fire sword. I think just physical is also fine against skeleton, but... Vampire Hunter sword. Silver rapier. Vampire Hunter Sword. And he's not sure that only are actually the best ones. The physical bulletin. About 4. Basically, really should have moved first. Physical does pretty well. Oh yeah, this guy. Obsidian. Don't mind. Yeah, I'm not sure how well we want to get them. Right up to me. Huh? I just kind of walked into that one. There we go. Exactly clean, but I... Go up a little bit here. My weapon again. I think maybe my... Yeah, I think that is doing better. Guys, huh? pretty speedy. So am I. Get stuck against a wall. I could just blast them with a punch. Yeah, set that guy on fire. Actually. Luckily they don't hurt you and they just sort of run into you. Alright, that's 20. What's my prize? The spectral candle. Those two, I forget. Something good. Okay. Bunnies. No effect. Alright. What works on these guys? I think just... Oh. Water black flame. Sure, let's try this. Attacking me. I don't think I like this one. Boiling Grotto, sure. Actually, no. Where's my windsword I just got? It's fast, but very little damage. Let's see, guys. Probably. Dark. Yeah, Dark did pretty well. So fast. Yeah, definitely. Okay. That felt like a trap, but you know, sure, why not? Whatever. Oh, okay. It's one of those horses. Except it's made of light. There. No problem. That's half done. Healing potion, nice. Okay. It's these guys. Yeah, no, they don't care about dark. Probably just the one. Yeah. Alright. So... Thrown it in. Put two of these. Into blue candle, Mitsubishi flame capable. Okay, just put a little safety zone, I guess. Alright, that's my light spell. Got a few different light spells, but I think this follows me around. Oh yeah, just switched my weapon. Lightning wand, still a minute. Dark rapier. Sure. Pretty fast. Oh. We're immune to physical. I really should have. Humming Knights too, why not? Okay. Let's... I guess let's go holy weapon. 4 mummies. Oh. Coming at me from the side. Luckily they don't do that much damage anymore. Because we're actually pretty dangerous back when I was encountering them. Alright. Oh, here you go. It's been a while. No? Oh. Something else. More mummy. That it? That's it. Full lantern. Sure. Magical lantern affixes to the wielder's belt and until doused by the user. Nice. Permanent light source no longer needed. Bell. Furniture is taking revenge. Pop my spell out, but I no longer. Pretty good. Got that off of Chimera, didn't I? Alright. Basically mimics, right? Huh? Easier. Chair here now too. Chair is also alive. It's a coffin. Fair bit of damage considering it's just furniture. Barrel, I bet that chest is alive too, right? Proper mimic. Oh, 40 silver lost. Wow, okay. What a jerk. Up to a weapon. On fire. There we go. Actually stole some of my money. The worst thing anyone can do. Pretty cool design though, I have to say. Alright, 35 done, 15 to go. Thanks. Thanks for that. No, books. And malform. Yes. Wondering there. Taking a little while for that door to open. I guess I just need to make sure that the enemy fully dissolved. Blasting. Off bandages. My inventory. Okay. But I've got them now. Range these guys. No bleeding. Core? They're not meant for Chimera. Slightly different combination B. Like a lion with a scorpion tail? Bat wings or something? larger chimera. Golden. He's kind of fast. Back to actual golden. Has that quickness spell on himself. Oh dear. Now I'm also fast. He's real fast. Oh yeah. Alright. Still bleeding. Cut his head off. Okay. Getting Chimera down. I'm so glad I found this thing. Okay. Just another spectral candle. I suppose that is you. Maybe I could have put one of those down in that final Chimera. And then the Chimera wouldn't have been able to get close to me. Is that how that works? Rat Kings. Already done the Rat King. Now perhaps they are mixing things up. Jailer? I haven't fought Jailer before. I guess those are the Terminus prison that I haven't gone to yet. Both after me now. does seem to be holy damage that's hitting them. Have that light rhythm spell, which tells you what an bug jailer. Okay. He's on fire. Doing fine for his head, too. Okay. Nice. Alright, and into the last set of floors. That is on. First painting. Very disappointed with how much illumination it's giving off. The fire. Ghost. How does this do? Oh yeah, that's much better than my little belt lantern. I'm like right between his branch and his eye. They're very dodgy. One of them down. Oh, that's both of them down. I appreciate the cursed paintings, putting up little lights around. It actually makes things appear. Nice. Got it down pretty quick. Show off the painting. Oh, cursed. I got cursed by the cursed paintings. What a shame. Alright, final floor. Sure, Abyssal Demon. Makes sense. Very easy to get stuck against a wall. Another one of these enemies. Thankfully, they don't damage you when they just like run into you. down. Alright, that's all 3 floors. Now we can get our prize. Was get a Moonlight Greatsword. It's an ocean elixir. There's still another door. Possibly another fight. Go. Light. Alright, let's... Light is holy. Lost relic from the King of Illyria. When the moonfall came, it smothered the very school of magic where this blade was kept. Made of crystal, surrounded by liquid moonlight, this blade dispels darkness. Oh, does it shoot a beam? It shoots a... This is the best weapon in the game. So, petals. It's a leader. Where am I? Here I am. I'm number 43,938. I cleared it in an hour? 46 beef here. No, can't have been an hour, and I wasn't in that long. That's how long the last fight took me. It did take me an hour and 28 minutes. I don't know. Top. 31, 23, 8, level 0 thief. Okay, so it's not time-based. 123. I don't know. Whatever. That's still leaderboards. I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to communicate with them. Nice place, though. Very nice sword. Beam. Oh. How do I get out? I mean, I have crystal dark. Odd that there's no teleporter or anything about them. The water. No. Alright. Let's go back to Wing's Rest. Full sword. Proud of me. They're all impressed. Now, armings. Okay. Brittle arming sword again. I guess that's all it does, you know? It breaks. Why not? Can I alchemize anything? Poison through. Go here. For whatever reason, the words show up, but throwing knives go there. Let's see. 1, 2. 4 unknown recipes. Uric ashes and coral and it's gold. Nothing. I can't even come up. Obviously, I'm still missing. To level 71. Now, I was trying to explore the Boiling Grotto. So is there anything else in here that I missed before I got into that coffin and got to that tower? That's that story about the guy. Where the coffin is, it's still here. I don't need to get in there. Passage here. Oh, and here's where Sheryl is. Okay. Here's this armor. Full in death as he was life. Now the story was saying that he'd been just like cooked alive. No effect. Effect. No effect. Okay, well, try element properly. Try ice. Fire. Effect. Darkness. No. Maybe just like the heavy. No. What about magic? Seems to be on like a fireplace here. No effect. No effect. Okay. I lithomance him. I think I tried this. Do anything. Can I commune? No. Thing? Out if I swat at him. Fire. Effect. I'm not sure. Pick item I could use. Like a bomb. No effect. Romancy standing. Full in death as he was in life. Like, can I get him to move? Want to move? Hostage while venturing into this boiling grotto on his way to fight Various. There was a spilled fire which she summoned Inferno around Sir Hickett, which gradually heated armor. Armor withstood unsullied by the flames. Sir Hickett was alive within, and their body remained. Armor pierce or remove armor. Figure out how to pierce or remove armor. Back this way is where I came initially. Came in from up there. Castle Lafanu. Doesn't do that much to them. From with the save point down. For Sheryl. The knight. Armor, I will figure out a way to get off if there's a way to just troll the body in there to make him get up and himself. That's what I can do. I'm not doing super well again. It's always probably started at range. Being skeletons here too. Nice. Check out underneath first. What do they got up here? Itch. Did something. Oh, it turned it off. Okay, great. Turned off something. Is this the same with Sheryl and the knight? And the save point. It is. Or another egg from here. I wonder. No. Comes away. Big fire. Like jetting out of that. Ooh, maybe what I want to do is turn off the little fires. Big fire just. That seems likely. Anything. Guy. Not really. Right? Thing. Rock bridge. Okay. I can see might be helpful. Yeah. Lane jetting helps. No. Have to toss out the lava here. Barely. check out the other. That other passage. Go down. I thought there was another passage I hadn't gone down. It was actually just a door with 50 money. Wow. Other one. What a jerk. What a jerk. Stealing money from you. Start here. Ashes. One. No. Ashes. All right. Okay. Okay. I knew you weren't there before. Stealing my money again. Sure. Okay. You don't even get your money back when you kill. Just vanishes. Terrible. That money to buy more potion. Alright. Through that head. Fire is gone now. Egyptian in here. Locked. Good music. Just constantly impressed by the music. Did you save? Staff of Osiris. Snakes down there. Can't quite one-shot them with this. happens if I fall down there? This is what happens if I fall down here. You know, fine. Actually slightly too tall. My pile of coffins just keep growing. Fine. Yeah, I see that. Didn't stop me from stepping on it, but I saw it. Okay, yep, swinging pendulum blades. Very classic. I dodged that. Pretty scary dude. Okay. This is entrance room. No, no, not. Back in, let's say, the main complex. And this is the entrance. Where I fell down and I got that Staff of Osiris. Is that a weapon? Yes, here it is. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, I had a few of these before. I crafted some with alchemy. not entirely sure that was worth it, but whatever. I came in from the trap hallway. Guy. There we go. Let's off bandage. Oh, whatever. Yeah, nothing. Probably just. Don't fall down. Trying to fall down there. Ow. Yeah. I was here. Trap again. Much as I would like that, I would also like to not fall down. Hey. Like what's down here? What is down here? Probably nothing good. Back up to here. Again, I don't think there's anything down there. Only bad things. Okay. Back in this room. claw. Now. Okay. Okay. Still haven't been on the other side yet either, have I? Not convinced. Not. Some bandages here. The heat which arose from the poison fog seemed to melt the moon, which in turn cascaded to the earth, lulling the Great One back to sleep. It gave rise to the Moonlight Greatsword. Okay. I received vision that the Great One, dormant within the earth below the sleeping moonlight, would soon awaken again. So I, Calamus Cerulli of Lyria, devised a plan. Using great magics of light and dark, I hastened the flow of moonlight. Okay. Great One. Possibly back to sleep. I did go up here, did I? Oh. Crap. Summoning. how nefarious. Way. Notes. Wore off eventually. Across to the other side. Oh. About it. Hold down here. Staffs of virus. Go on. Can't quite make that jump. And I'm poisoned. I'll just tear off. Coffin bell. Like summoning them into that wall. Not really what I want. There. All right. I explored all the stuff that's up there already. Hey! Fortunately, I got knocked into one. Passage here. Hey. Jerk. Okay. Is there a way out here of this pit? Passage. And this is where that other band pit room comes into. I was wondering about that. Came into here. Comes out. This. Got. Let me go save. Now that I've opened that up again, that is where the other passages. Or save right up here. Okay. If we can get that iron claw without dying. How does one stop this? Is there a tripwire or something that sets it off? Must be able to get it. Figure out how to without setting off the map. Setting off that one. I jumped over it. There's a passage. Walls. Like eight. Jumped over those tiles, but I still set off something. Some sort of grab bell. Grab the item across the room and to me. That would be nice. I don't think I have a spell like that. I don't see a triple thing. Yep, no, but all I have to do is just slightly triggers. I like the skeleton is stuck to this. That's fun. But what do I do? Yeah, I have to disable that trap somewhere else. Then I can do to just shoot across it. And then it takes that. I'll see projectiles. Didn't find any doors. A gap in the. I can make a gap in the. That's not set off. Try. Projectiles aren't going to set it off. Without a coffin. No gaps in it. Yeah, I'm not sure. They all just come back to the switch somewhere else. That. Hmm. Staff of Virus. You. Huh? Better. There, nothing there. Get in. Probably don't want to fall down there. Yeah, okay. Okay. There's gonna be a giant boulder that rolls down at me here? No? Okay. Should be making my way back up toward the other side of that door. Entrance hall now, shouldn't I? In a vial. That. Oh, that was a meth vial. Is indeed. Oh. Shout attacks. Hello. I've been down there? Probably. Probably where I just was. I could check. Hold down. Car. Ignis Caller. One of the first discovered fire magics uses primordial energy around the caster to raise the temperature of a target. While this spell doesn't have much use offensively, it was used in development. Flame spells ignores resistances. Hello. Check this out first. I want to see if I just want to drop down from those windows and see if that is in fact where I had been. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Nice. Alright, now I know what to do with the fire spell. Sheryl, we're going to be so happy with. So impressed. So much stuff for free. That enough? Are you pleased? Well, 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 look at that. I can't believe you got it off him. I'll be able to fetch all sorts of new wares now. Come back later and I'll have some new trinkets for you. You'll teleport back to King's Rest. You have new stuff for me there. If you don't, I'll teleport back here. You have new stuff for me here. And if you don't, then maybe it's timed. Thing to say? Thanks for getting the armor for me. I've got all sorts of new things in stock now. Yeah. got a privateer musket. I have no money. All of my money was stolen by mimics. Otherwise, I would absolutely buy privateer. Also have an oil lantern, a burning lantern. Affix this to the building belt. Yeah, okay. I mean, I might as well buy it when I have money. When I have money again, I might as well buy it. Stock the same if I go back? Probably. Double check. Yes. I mean, I'll definitely buy that musket. Eventually. When I have money. And mimics stole all of my money. They don't even drop it again. Hold them. Okay, well that's probably good for today. Next time, I guess we're going to the prison? Unless I find some more stuff during the while I poke around. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Playing the flute there? Nice. Any new stories? Yeah, you told me about that. Any new alchemy recipes I can come up with? This. Ectoplasm? Fire opal? A spectral candle. Okay. Have that one already? Maybe I did. I forget. Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Next time, Terminus Prison. Possibly some other stuff if I find anything else that I missed. But yeah, I mean, we're getting toward the end of the game, right? There's only 2 spots. Yeah, there's 2 unfilled spots here in our warp menu. Terminus Prison is already on here, so 2 new spots to find. Possibly some other spots that don't have teleporters. You know, in between spots. Like the Sanguine. Yeah, it seems like we're getting toward a pretty great. So far, I really can't think of any problems I have with it. Nice change after Centaurial Alliance. Yeah, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and don't be afraid to do Battle Tower that you find after you decide to hide in a coffin for some reason. Just go for it, it'll be fine. You'll get a really cool sword out of it. Shoots a beam. How many swords can shoot a beam? Not many. I don't think any of our other swords shoot a beam. Are great. Goodbye.